Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another Social Saturday Chat Live. We are here on Saturday, May 23rd, 2026, and it is going to be a great opportunity for everyone to start networking. This is our monthly networking session where we share a little bit about ourselves, come up on stage, and just share simple things like what are you doing on the Saturday, a fun fact about yourself, and who you're looking to connect with. Three simple questions. So we want to wake everyone up on stage early on. We will be sharing some stuff from ourselves right now, real quickly as we do intros. But we will put the link in the chat so that y'all can join us live, and we can go ahead and get this day started. For those of you I have not had the pleasure of meeting, my name is Felipe Cofino. I have been an HR executive for 25 plus years. I am founder of Cofino Consulting, where we offer HR training, recruiting, auditing, and compliance services. And I'm also a international best-selling children's book author of Max and Miranda. And soon, next book coming out very shortly in the next month or two will be Backyard Adventures with Brady and Lucky the One-Eyed Cat. I'm also LinkedIn Top Voice, which I don't take lightly because that's something for me. It just motivates me to make sure that we keep on putting out content that is relevant, that resonates with you, and that's accurate. And today is all about networking, so I'm looking forward to sharing with you all a little bit about what's happening today. Today is rainy outside of Washington, D.C. It's going to be raining all weekend pretty much. Tomorrow and Monday might get better, but for Memorial Day weekend here in the U.S., it's not a great long holiday weekend, especially if you're at the beach. So sorry for those of you that are at the beach right now with the rain. A fun fact about me right now is that I am, let's see here. What's a good fun fact? Oh, tomorrow we're going to be celebrating my mother's 94th birthday. You all know I talk about my mother a lot. She's on LinkedIn as well. And so she's going to be celebrating 94 years, and all the family's coming over tomorrow to celebrate with her and to cook and have some fun. So that's the fun fact about me today. And who I'm looking to connect with is anyone that resonates with my content, people who are looking for help with their career search, or leaders that are out there needing help with their HR services and department. Not to take over necessarily, but really to provide services to help them get better at what they do every day for the employees, for leadership, for the organization, whether that's through recruiting, training, auditing. But that's something that I'm very passionate about, very good at. And if you need those services, reach out to me. Otherwise, if you like Marvel, if you like DC, if you like Star Wars, if you like dogs, you like camping, you like football, I also love those things too. So with that, I'm going to pass it on to our amazing co-host, Martha. You there, Martha?
I'm here. Hello. Yep. Trying to get my background. Happy Saturday, friends. Thank you so much for joining us. Apologize for the delay. We had some tech issues, so thank you for your patience. Thank you, Kenny. For friends that don't know me, I am the founder of Connect Impact Hub, where we're providing advocacy services on a national level to the unhoused community and also low-income families. I'm really stoked to share that we are now in 7 states. And that is all thanks to our friends that have been sharing word of mouth, organizations who are getting to know us. It is a very impactful, it's been an impactful month, let's just say that. And who I'm looking to connect. I hope to connect with other leaders in the nonprofit sectors. Would love to collaborate in different other states if possible, and maybe even learn from one another. And also, I'm looking for some folks who may be versed in the AI field. I am looking into bringing that into the nonprofit world to support the unhoused community and low income families. Fun fact, Teddy is 100% better. Right, Teddy? He's asleep now. He went to go see his girlfriend and now he's sleeping. So that was a fun fact about Teddy. So I will pass it over to Joel and Bailey.
Hello, Martha, and everyone. Thank you. Yes, my fun fact, besides being sunny, I'm very hot over here. It's I've also been this week doing a bit of a recording session with my band, and now we've actually dropped our first album. After about a year of writing some stuff or a little bit less than that actually, and so it's available for pre-order. It's on Bandcamp. We haven't released it on streaming services yet, mainly because they are shit with payments, and you can't make a living out of them. But we've done that on. And in more serious notes, I also run my own company based around all things creative and helping the world see neurodiversity in a more welcoming and welcoming light, so to speak. And that's me done. It's Felipe.
Well, thank you, Joel and Martha. I'm happy that Teddy's doing well, and Bailey looks very comfortable. Copper and Lulu are doing well here. Copper just got a haircut, so he looks very sharp right now. But thank you, everyone that's already joined us in the chat. It's great to see Leanna and Margaret and Jackie, Joe Perez in the house, Coach Carey. Great to see you from India. And then we have Jay Pasqua, your wife sang beautifully the other night, by the way. Jackie just got approved to donate her kidney, and surgery is scheduled, she says, for next month. Congratulations. That's an amazing thing that you are doing for someone out there, Jackie. It is going above and beyond. And Adrian, thank you for the birthday wishes to my mother. Like I said, I did put the link in the chat to join us on stage. Here's your chance to network, y'all. This is the opportunity for us to network and really get to know you, for you to share about yourself with others, because if you don't share, no one's going to know whether it's who you are, what your interests are, who you're looking to connect with, who you're looking to work with, clients. So, and Meryl Cass, as always, it's so great to see you here. And he said, congratulations to Martha. Go, Martha. All right. So, with this networking opportunity for everyone, I just want to remind it is something that networking isn't always about going to meetings. Networking is about coming to these events. Networking is about volunteering. Networking is about putting yourself in those uncomfortable situations. And the more you do it, the less uncomfortable it gets. That's probably one of the best things about it is, like anything else, you get comfortable at it and then you start getting good at it. And that's the exciting part. That's where you find opportunities. I will tell you, whether it's been searching for vendor partners, searching for a job, searching for clients, 9 out of 10 times, as much as I wish I could say it was just from like a LinkedIn DM and connection, it was really more from me talking to people, me taking that LinkedIn connection and DM and talking to them on the phone, or going to the networking events, or meeting them for coffee, or helping them with a volunteer opportunity. Those are the things that make a difference. Martha, what have you done that really has, in your eyes, helped you with networking and benefited you and maybe surprised you? Like, I went to lunch, a few years ago with two friends, and it was because I was in job searching and I had free time. Well, one of those two friends are the ones that put me in contact with the CEO who ended up hiring me. If I hadn't gone to that lunch, that never would have happened. So what kind of opportunities have happened for you that you didn't expect, but was a nice surprise?
Yeah, I'll just talk about the most recent one. I met with a national organization last week, and it was with the director, and it all happened because I had attended a like a virtual meeting to get updates on certain areas that I'm focusing on. And in that meeting, I asked if there's groups where I can connect with other advocates on a national level, where we can bounce ideas off each other, where we can share resources. And they responded and they said, "Can we meet?" So we met. And so I met with one of the directors on the legal aspect. And then that director connected me with another director. So now I have another meeting coming up next week. And so these meetings are important because we're creating we're sharing personal stories, we're getting to know each other, and then guess what? We're connecting on LinkedIn. So then I invite them to come over to Social Saturday Chat. And that's why I always say, come to these networking events and tell us who you're looking to connect, if you're looking for work, because you never know who may be watching. And so, I don't know if they're hiring, but they may be. But it's just opening the doors. If it's not for me, it's opening the doors for other people that I'm connected with.
I love that.
It's creating relationships. That's the key, relationships.
And it takes work. It takes patience. And sometimes your initial approach might not be the best approach. When we go, I'm a little bit more outgoing. If I go up to somebody and I'm a little bit too outgoing, that might turn them off. I always say when I meet someone that's a slow talker, I try to slow down my speech. When I'm talking to a fast talker, I try to match them a little bit, So it's really meeting that audience where they're at so that you can get to know them and they can get to know you. But you kind of, I guess, offer that neutral territory where you're both curious and you're not trying to be overly aggressive. Joel, anything from your side that you want to share as far as networking opportunity that something surprised you that came out of it that you didn't expect?
I was actually trying to share my link at that point before you caught me. But my share is, I shared this last time, really, Felipe. I had to push myself very far out of my comfort zone. I couldn't really see it anymore. When I first was networking. And now I can't imagine, it's really does build your confidence when you do that, and certainly helped me tell who I am more, and so what I do, and be able to separate what I do and to who I am.
I love it. Well, thank you for sharing that again, because I think people may not have heard it last time, and it's always good to repeat those stories because we have different audiences. And that's the thing, is that you may feel like you're repeating yourself when you're networking, but that's kind of the point. You got to know what your elevator pitch, your introduction spiel, whatever you want to call it, how are you going to tell somebody in 30 seconds or less kind of who you are and why you're there? And that pitch might change based on the place you go to. So that's why we do this event every month. It is very structured, where all we want to know is, who are you? What are you doing on the Saturday? A fun fact about yourself, and who are you looking to connect with? So we're going to go ahead and start that off here. I want to give you a heads up that I am probably going to be leaving a little bit early today to spend some time with some family. As I mentioned earlier, they're doing some wedding planning, so the guys are going out to the bar. So go figure. But I'll be here for a little bit. But before I hand it over, I'll do a few introductions, and I'm going to hand it over to Martha to run the rest of the event, as she wonderfully does. Great solo event the other day, by the way, Martha. That was wonderfully done.
you.
You're welcome.
I'm like,
All
which one was it? I don't remember.
right. Tuesday. I'm not sure.
That's bad. That's bad.
Well, it's a sign that you're busy. So, all right. Well, with that being said, let's go to. I'm not sure who came up in what order, but I'm going to go with Top Gun Maverick here first. So, Gregory, welcome on stage. Tell us about yourself, what you're doing today, who are you looking to connect with, and a fun fact about yourself. Over to you.
That was very, very kind of you for saying that I am Top Gun Maverick, basically. So thank you very much. So I might rock this background design for future live audio events from this point forward. It looked like it's a smashing. Whoa, Joel is saying 50-50. Wow, okay, contrarian. I am a 6-year HR professional looking for people to connect in the HR world, as well as have a protagonist personality. So I'm a very, very smart, unique type of a cookie, basically. Hence the term Maverick, because I will say in both movies, he basically goes against the grain and thinks and beats things and walks and talks by the beat of his own drummer, per se. He is basically not his contrarian compadre, Iceman, who basically is the norm, the norm of the standard, the blueprint, that type of thing. So I basically want to bring two things. One, of all the support of the UBU live event this past Thursday with me, William, and Dr. Phoebe Mack, in regards to that situation, in regards to that nonverbal autistic kid story in Louisiana. If I do not want to, if you want to see the whole event, please go to William's LinkedIn account. It is up there for full viewing. So one event in the past, I'd like to bring up an event in the future by one of our compadres in Washington State, in the Apple State. Melissa Houston has a very, very interesting coffee chat type of event, which I popped in the link of the event beforehand. I'm always thinking ahead of, I know that Felipe will say, put the link in the comments, and it's already in the comments of that type of event that will generate a lot of lively discussion, similar to the workplace wellness hour or the career coaching thing in regards to AI, in recruitment,
Hey, Gregory, don't forget, this is
resume
about
stuff.
you.
So
People want to know
yeah,
about you.
yeah. So yeah, I know, but those are two events that are basically very passionate about, because people I totally see and totally feel that a lot of people who are disabled people looking for work, especially in the neurodiversity type of sector, gets very overlooked in regards to that situation. So yeah, so those are the two events. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell. And again, happy Memorial Day weekend to all my American friends and friends and colleagues and stuff. And it's I wish one of my fun fact is tonight is 1980s retro dance party night at the Osborne Tap House in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Yes, there will be 1980s music such as ABBA, Kenny Loggins, hence the background. Danger Zone will be played, and other musical bands such as Pet Shop Boys, Rick Ashley, and other artists per se. So yeah, so that's about me in a nutshell. So over and out, and hopefully I will pass the torch, and as well as buzz the tower per se. So yeah.
Well, thank you, Gregory, for that. Hope you have fun tonight at the 80s Retro. I think 80s Retro can always be fun, and I appreciate that. Let's keep the ball moving along. Go to, I think, forgive me if I have the order here, Joe Perez, I think you were next. Joe, tell us what you're doing today, a fun fact about yourself, and who are you looking to connect with? Over to you.
What am I doing? I'm doing this. I was actually studying cybersecurity earlier, but I paused it because I was like, okay, no offense against the Brits, but I got dry like toast. I was thinking about my big fat Greek wedding, and I couldn't help the thought because I'm like, okay, gotta change channel. That's why I dropped all of those groups which you were asking about earlier, Felipe, as far as your interest in like MCU, the DC part. Yes, I'm a Gen X, which means I go back as far as even MASH, Star Wars, Star Trek. Oh, hell yeah. Not the original series. No. Next Generation, Voyager, Picard, crap like that. Although the original still has its flavor. Those are fun stuff for me itself. I used to do gaming in the past, but now that I got a mini microcomputer itself, video card sucks. They can't handle the throughput for a game. Although I still got a, what the hell is it called? The Xbox. I have an S and an X system itself. I don't even play games on that anymore. Man, talk about getting old. It sucks. But at the same time, my stage has changed. And you and I have got to have a one-on-one, Felipe, because I would love to have a one-on-one chat with you. I don't care if you're up in DC. That's fine. Florida's still better. But the thing is that, yeah, I'm one for humor because I find life to be actually humorous because it is a joke, but it can also be a challenge. Even though at Leo Global, we promote mostly about solving problems with 50 years of tech background, branding, marketing, and so forth. But the area that for me is becoming more enjoyable, which I was encouraged by my cousin back in the 90s, when I wrote my first letter, Christmas letter, as a gift, because I couldn't think of anything else to do or what to provide as a gift. I wrote a very endearing letter from my heart and about my feelings about the family. So his cousins, the entire family, dad was around, mom was around at that time. At that point, she was actually stunned by what I wrote. Single page, handwritten. Yes, we did write on paper, people, in the past. Letters were sent through the mail. We use a stamp, crap like that. Not emailing, not even faxing anymore. But she was really compelled by my approach. The way I actually wrote was very clear, powerful, and that's what then started my momentum to actually write more. So now I'm taking advantage of that even on LinkedIn, which I already shared the link in the actual comments, because I'm always promoting to be of service. The service is to solve the business problems in this country. Mostly just to get a little parameter direction, is with businesses that have got at least 5 years established, if not higher, even about 5 staffing, if not higher. And if they got some money in that they actually would then, when they see what we offer, and I'll drop the link of our website in the chat as well, or inside the comments, so that way it can be explored. If it's a match, fantastic. 2 focuses. One, obviously an ICP or ideal client profile, or second, pretty much a collaborator or referral, someone who actually has a bunch of clients that could use our services. So we're specific in some directions. We've got a lot of background, 50 years plus. And Felipe, I think you're the one that got me invited into this kind of club, but I also gonna blame, what the heck is his name? Everyone knows Kenneth. It's your fault why I got here, because you invite me every time. Between you and Merrill, you guys are driving me crazy every single time in chat, but it's cool because now I'm in those groups, which is actually excellent, especially in that Tuesday chat that we have, that big group. And for me, honestly, this could be entertaining, but also it does have its own fruits to be picked in a sense of the crops that keeps growing, which is the best part. So I really appreciate you guys allowing me to come in. Yes, I do stand up, but I need to engage. That's just the kind of person I am, because I've been engaging on LinkedIn for over 20 years. Can't believe it's been that long. God, I'm getting too old for this crap. But I still did marry technology for a reason. But for that point, I'll get back to you, Felipe. Thanks.
Well, and I think we're both aging because we've both been on LinkedIn for too long. Oh shit! Sorry, spill my coffee. There you go.
Don't spill. Technology and water don't work.
I love the references that you made early on about
Is there
the nostalgia
lid on the
of
coffee?
MASH, Radar, Hawkeye, Hot Lips. You had the next generation. You have Voyager. You have all these things that people don't all resonate with, but when you have someone that says it and you resonate with it, your ears perk up. And I think that's the beauty of networking is when you hear someone say something that resonates with you, reach out, say, "Oh, I love that. I like that too." So, and I love your Leo in the suit thing. I mean, I'm a Leo, so I always gravitate towards that. But we have way too much in common. We definitely need to chat. So I love that you shared about what you offer. You did it beautifully well. You let everyone know. So anyone that is looking to work with Joe, maybe knows someone that might need Joe's services, reach out to him, connect with him, and this is what it's all about. Um, I'm going to clean up my coffee and hand it over to Martha over here and let her continue on. Yeah, next couple people. All right, over to you,
Is-
Martha.
Yeah.
Is there a
Thank
lid on
you,
that coffee
Jose.
cup?
Well, I just asked a question in the chat. Anyone has any plans for the weekend? And I'm just going to read a couple. Steven said he's going to be working. Jackie said she's got a live interview happening with a local talk show. That's very exciting, and it's going to be in front of an audience. Whoa! Excited for you, Jackie. I hope it's recorded. Maybe you could share it. We'd love to support.
Just Jackson guest to the extreme, basically. Literally.
Definitely a
figuratively.
live event. Yeah, in a public setting. Okay, my hat to you, girl. I'm Joe. Welcome. Thank you for joining us up here today, and Gregory and Paul and Brother Bill. So great to see you. I'm going to pass the mic now over to Paul. Welcome, Paul.
Can you hear me? Good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. My name is Paul Clayton. I stay in Sulphur Springs, Texas. I think I was up here last week. My wife, she died of breast cancer. We was married for 20 years. It turned me into a content creator. I was always pretty good with computers and stuff. So I had a problem when COVID hit. That's when my wife got cancer. My brother, he committed suicide. And I was with both of them when they died. My brother died in 2011, and my wife died 10 years later in 21. But prior to my wife dying and getting cancer in 2018, I was in the 2008, I was in the 18-wheeler wreck that flipped 4 times on 285 in Georgia. And that's when God saved me from that. And then I almost died because they put some screws in my back, which had staph infection on it. I got down to 130, 127 pounds. And I was 17 hours from death. And I had some experiences with God. So anyway, when my wife died and I ushered her to heaven because I was with both of them when they passed, God said, "What do you want to do now?" So I told him I want to shake the world up. And then I seen the churches close, and I seen how people with social distancing, I seen how the world started getting colder. I came up with a formula to put demonstration from movies and TV and put the word of God behind it with some nice art so kids can understand, and try to do it in a 2 or 3 minute span where kids can understand the moral standard of what God is trying to say, because we don't really understand when he says his character. He's talking about his likeness and the way he supposed to move, because we all are kings and queens in him, but we just don't know how to choose correctly. But since he took me through all these fiery trials, I want to help other people, especially in marriages and especially kids going through hard times, to find their light, and they can help somebody else find theirs. I believe as we come up and get older, we're supposed to be the hero that we needed when we was a kid, because we're all guiding lights. And I just want to turn some lights on and help some people and get some sponsors so we can help those going through chemo and dialysis, give them something to look at and give them something hopeful to watch. Because I done made over 4,000 videos. I wrote a book called Go Get It University on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Kindle. And you can find that it goes with what I'm doing, because I don't think people understand it. I'm kind of like a visionary, but I just want people to check me out. And if anybody want to collab with me, I want to be a motivational speaker one day, because I got all 3 of my kids through school with 4.0s through college. When my wife passed, she had to do 4 years, and she's going to be an OBGYN. And then my youngest daughter is going to be a senior next year. And my son, he just graduated last year. He's going to be a lawyer. And I didn't graduate. You see that? So if you put God first, he'll change your whole life. But sometimes we go through stuff, but I tell people that he always removes stuff and replaces stuff. So sometimes we just don't want to let things go, and we think he's punishing us, but he's really not.
Thank you so much, Paul. And you know, as you said, you want to be a motivational speaker. You are a motivational speaker.
Well, I don't consider it, because what my wife told me when she died, she said when she was on her deathbed, she told me, "Baby, I want you to go be happy." I mean, I was with her 23 years, never cheated, never had any problem. Because that's, you have to take that love somewhere when they die, because it just don't go away. And what she did when she went through her breast cancer stuff, I had to wait in the car because it was during COVID time, and I couldn't go in with the cancer patient to sit with her to do chemo. So I would FaceTime her. I'm like, "What are you in there doing?" And I'm in the garage in the hospital, laying back in the back, talking to her. And she said, "I'm watching TikTok." I said, "Ain't nothing on that mess." And I told her, "I'm gonna make the best videos one day." And 9 months after she died, this is what I created. And I done made over 4,000 videos, but it helps me when she's gone. I
Oh,
think about her, because the
yeah.
day I got baptized, I went up there to get baptized, and everybody got to clapping. They got real loud. I said, "Oh God, they must really wanted me to get baptized." I turned around, my wife was right behind me. She did not tell me she was gonna do that. We both got baptized September 11th, 2005. And I started
Wow,
preaching in
Paul.
07, and I've been in it
Good
30
for
years.
you. Good
Yes,
for you,
Lord.
Paul. So, friends, if you're here, invite Paul on your podcast. He's open. I know
Yes,
I'm
Lord.
meeting Paul next week, and I can't wait to have a conversation. I'm looking forward to that, Paul. And thank you so much for coming up here and speaking.
Thank you for having me. God bless y'all. Y'all have a great weekend, okay? Oh, I always tell people this, and y'all take this with you. Some people won't see the sunset, so if you get to see the sunrise, thank God. And if you get to see the sunset, thank Him for that, because a lot of people won't see that and can't say that this evening. Y'all be blessed today.
Thank you, Paul. You too. God bless you. Felipe, I see I seen your baby come up and then he left. Your fur baby. Well, you don't call him a baby. He left. Let me take
Yeah,
that back.
he
Still a
just heard
family
voices and
member.
he
Come
wanted to come up and
on,
say hello.
Martha.
But
Felipe's family
I think
He
member.
said
he's getting
he
anxious
does
because
not
I'm
call a
leaving.
fur
When I
baby
put my shoes
baby.
on, he's ready. He knows I'm ready to bolt. So, but I just want to say, great share, Paul. That was very powerful, and I agree with Martha. You definitely are a motivating, speaker in that way. So, keep it up and keep on sharing your story, because I'm sure it's impacting a lot of people out there. And keep on coming back here. We love having you here. So keep on coming back. And with that, I'm going to say farewell to everyone and wish everyone a wonderful Saturday.
Take care, Felipe.
Martha and Joel are going to take great care of you all. And I'll see you all next Saturday. But if you get a chance, you can join me on Monday for the Workplace Wellness Hour, where we're going to be talking about AI and the human connection. And it's not just going to be about trashing AI. It's talking about how can you use AI to help you get more well in your mental, physical, and financial wellness, but also what to look out for and be careful about with AI. So if that resonates with you, join us at 8 p.m. on Monday on the Workplace Wellness Hour on YouTube, Substack, or of course here on LinkedIn. All right.
Another
Bye,
triple header
Martha.
on
Take
LinkedIn.
care.
Thank you,
Another
Felipe.
triple header on LinkedIn, huh?
See you
If
later,
y'all,
Felipe.
if y'all don't mind, I'm gonna have to step out. My father, he has stage 5
Yes.
prostate cancer, and I'm taking care of him. I've been doing this for the past, since my wife died. And then he got sick, and I've been taking care of him. So sometimes I'll be running like a chicken with my head, because I with my kids in there, and they help me out. So
Don't
Oh,
decapitate yourself, Paul, but do drop your link in the chat or in the comments, because I will definitely connect with you. That way we can
and
talk
if
more
y'all
about that.
know anybody that can help out, because they stopped my disability check 2 years after my wife passed, and now I'm trying to fight to get it back. I went to
I've
court
got some
behind
resources
that.
for you. I can help you with that too, Paul.
Yes, Lord. I'm waiting on the judge to send me
amazing.
my date so I can get it. They owe me 3 years. I'm gonna take me a little vacation when I get, because they've been paying me for 26 years. But God he'll get you through anything. Y'all be blessed today, okay?
Oh, thanks,
That's
Paul. We'll
what you
catch
asked
up
for,
soon.
Paul. You're
Thank
going to
you.
get your answers. Answers are coming.
Oh
Yep.
yes, thank you, brother.
Oh, amazing, Joe. Thank you so much for doing that. That means a lot. This is what community
I've
looks
done my
like.
homework and my research. I know the answers that some people struggle with these kind
Oh,
of things. I've been down that road too many times, and I understand. This last decade, technically since 2016, has been a very good challenge. A good challenge to see about our character, loyalty, our compassion, without question, our love, our forgiveness for ourselves, for others, as well as the challenge of even during that lockdown, insanity we faced back in 2020. It challenged us. It was a good
Yeah.
test. Question is, who was successful and who failed? That's when
Right.
then other sources are available of programs to help us out, so that way we don't lose our minds in a sense or our
Exactly.
identities, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I started Leo last year. I've been doing tech business for 25 years. Look where I am in here. And I've
Oh,
embraced AI. I know how to use AI. It taught me, and I learned as well. So it's a plus.
yeah. Thank you, Joe, so much. I'm going to pass the mic now over to Bill. Welcome, brother.
Why, hello there.
Oh,
I don't know why Bruno is getting mad right now. Can you guys hear me?
yes.
Oh, okay, good. I came up for a couple of reasons. First, Felipe told Gregory that, this is about him and he's supposed to talk about himself. So if everybody understands, I love talking about me. And then the other part was Gregory had talked about, did a shout out to my show. So I wanted to thank him so much and tell him what a light he is. What a wonderful, warm hearted, good hearted person Gregory Liverpool is on a consistent basis. And I really appreciate him showing up for me when I need it. And even when I don't, I'm like, hey, Gregory, can you do this? And he's like, yeah, let's do it. The other thing I want to say before I start talking about me is my brother's best friend in high school was Jack Black. And I swear to God, Joe, I am looking at Jack Black right now on my TV screen. And I know you heard that before. So, in
Wait, so
regards,
let me
go
ask
ahead.
Joe. Joe, do you get that?
Not often. Only thing is he bald? It's a
Is
good
Joe
question.
mute? Okay, not with the okay, with the hat on, yes. Not with the hat on. Not with the hat off.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been a really whirlwind uh
Yeah.
10 years. And one of the things that Joe said that resonated with me, which I wasn't going to talk about, was that some people have succeeded throughout this time. And I think I understand what Joe meant, but we should always talk about what success is. And succeeding in some points means that to me, that I came out with the same values that I walked in with. I came back standing on the right side of history, that I am a champion for the underdog, that I am not divided. I am way more looking into uniting other people. So some people think when they hear the word success that it relates to money. If we're really relating it to money, it's been a crap show. But I've succeeded in becoming a better human being. And that's how I'm defining success in this moment. Um, what am I doing today? I've given myself a 10-day challenge. And on that 10-day challenge, between 1 o'clock and 4 p.m. every day, I am working on my new business, which I shall tell everyone about when I do it. At the end of the 10 days, I'm going into my testing phase. And then I will slowly start announcing it on my show. And I'm excited about it. And it will have multi tiers. And it's going back to my core. And my core is that I am a startup guy. I've taken businesses from $0 to $90 million. And I've been resistant to that because my last business, when it closed in 2020, due to COVID, it took a big toll out of me. laying off 50 people, um, the toll of trying to keep it together while you can't plan for 2020, and then looking at yourself and saying, why couldn't I make this work? That's a lot. And then it took a while so I was like, I just want to go back to a job where someone else has to worry about the paycheck. I just come in, do my work, and get paid. But now I'm realizing that's not going to happen. That pipe dream with all the people getting laid off is more of a roll of the dice than me betting on myself. And every time I've bet on myself, I've won. So that's what I'm working on today.
That's amazing, Bill. It's wonderful to hear that you're taking this new opportunity of life and being surrounded with a network that absolutely adores you. And that
That's
I've
questionable because Felipe left the show right when I came on.
He said, well, he did share he was going to be on for 30 minutes.
I'm just, I got,
You got a poke,
I
you
my
know.
couldn't
heart
help but poke,
is
of course.
to love to jab Felipe. He's my friend.
So he's still on. I don't know if he's listening or I don't know. He might be able to hear you, Bill. I don't
No,
know.
I love him, and so that's why I do that. He's such a great guy, and he's doing a lot for everyone right now to get their headspace back into the workspace. Why is Gregory laughing like that? What are you looking at, Gregory?
Thanks for the kudos there, Bill.
Because we have a comment from Felipe on YouTube. Quote, I'm still listening. I could hear everything you said, Bill. So
Hey, Bill listens, man. You ain't
Okay.
alone, Bill.
I don't have on my
Gregory.
glasses.
Okay.
No. You will not see it on LinkedIn, but if you're in the StreamYard app, you could see all the different types of comments from.
Okay, that's just
on
way too
LinkedIn
many platforms, dude. That's 3
I'm
platforms
glad he
at
heard
once.
it. I wasn't talking about him behind his back. Joe, I love what you said about 2016 to 2026, and we can't hear you.
Can't hear
You
me.
can't hear him? I could hear him.
You can? I can't hear him.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Oh, okay.
Understand signing?
but I do have a show every Sunday at 4 p.m. I would love to get you on there and talk to you about 2016 to 2026. That's very interesting for me. And how you've kind of managed that walk, because it's been different for all of us. And what we're finding as we get to the other side. I think that would be a great topic if you're willing. Now, I always do. Martha, can you explain my show to him? Because I can't hear him.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. Do you know the context? Go for it, girl.
Yeah. So you
I
just
never
come
meet the
on.
people.
He usually meet with folks that he has never met before. And really, you just have a warm conversation with Bill. It's a very cozy environment. As best as I can describe it. I don't know how
It's like
good
talking
I
to a
am.
neighbor.
It's like talking to a neighbor.
Yeah.
Joe,
With everyone listening
I don't know who
and
said
letting our
that. Was that
letting
Joe?
our guard
I'm
letting
used to
our
that
guards
because
down.
being a background of
And
Cuban,
at the
everybody
end
listens.
of it, I always feel like I've made a new friend.
And
Now-
Joe's in
Okay.
Florida.
Yes.
So
Where in Florida?
There's synchronicity
West
there.
Central, Tampa.
Where in Florida?
He said
Tampa.
in Tampa.
Tampa, Florida, home of the Lightning. Fire the cannons.
You know that Tampa, Florida is the okay. So they say that it's the stripper capital of the world.
No, Vegas.
Joe said no.
No,
Vegas was.
It's not. Okay, so I've never been to Tampa.
Joe
So
said Las Vegas.
so I don't have a show prepared for Memorial Day. That's tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
So if he wants to do tomorrow, I can do it. I hadn't planned on doing it.
Joe, you're on the spot. Are you free tomorrow?
Well, I think Sunday's cool
No.
because tomorrow's
Okay.
Sunday. Monday
So,
is Memorial Day.
any
That's
Sunday
cool.
at 4 p.m.
Any
Put
Sunday
your,
at 4 p.m.
let me know your availability. Let's get it locked in today.
You
Send
said
me a
let him know your
DM.
availability. Oh, you can
Go
hear
ahead.
him.
Check
My
check
bad.
Yeah.
inside LinkedIn, Bill.
I
To
can't
actually look at my
hear Joe.
LinkedIn.
And that's really it. I didn't
That's bizarre.
I don't like coming on here talking about myself. And
No, this is networking. We're networking. And for anyone that may be listening and that may be interested, reach out, connect. But
yeah.
Joe, you have an
Joe,
opportunity to be on Bill's live tomorrow if you're open.
Joe,
Tomorrow,
if you
I'm good. Tomorrow, I'm
Joe,
He's
good. Yeah.
good. He's
Joe,
open, Bill.
Joe, if you want examples of how the show operates, just look at the last one with me and Bill, as well as the one with me, Bill, BB, talk about autism not once but twice in a span of 2 months, basically, in regards to that nature. So there's tons of
Are you and I
examples
connected, Greg, or we're not on LinkedIn? I don't think we are we?
That's a
No.
really great way of promoting yourself, Gregory Liverpool. If you want to really know Bill, watch the shows with me on it.
What am I doing to myself? I swear.
You're gonna have fun. You're gonna have a good time, Joe.
No, that already can
like-
tell.
I just-
That's not even a question already at this point. You kidding me? I mean,
So let me know if you could, I think he said he could not do tomorrow.
yes, I can do tomorrow.
He said he can.
Good to go, William. You got him for Sunday.
Yep.
Tomorrow?
Yep, you got him
Tomorrow.
for Sunday.
We're going to build a whole show around you, Joe. And the fun part is we don't know what the hell we're going to be talking about, but what we are going to do is we're going to rock the world.
Since we're a little bit
now I got to
unhinged,
go
I'm just
write
gonna
a song.
say,
All right, you guys. My
Okay, Bill,
I don't give a
assistant
fuck what we
is
talk
telling
about.
me it's
I
1
don't
o'clock.
Bill, I
So
don't care what we talk about.
Wait,
between
dude.
both
1
of
and
you guys
4.
are talking at the same time. Okay.
Sorry.
Joe wants
I was-
to say something.
I was
Go
gonna
ahead,
say,
Joe, and then I'll set
Bill,
it.
she's relaying for me. Martha is going to tell you that Joe doesn't give a fuck about what we're going to talk about on Sunday. It'd be a little
Okay.
bit
Joe
rude.
said he's open and he doesn't give a F. He's open for anything. There you go.
Okay. So 4 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay.
Get there 10 minutes early. I'll send him the stream link tonight.
He's gonna send it
And
tonight. The stream link.
and
Joe.
everyone here, because it's not advertised, is required to repost and invite people.
So Bill just said to repost and invite
He
people.
can hear
He's-
me, Martha.
That's a requirement.
That's of you too. And Martha, I love you so much. Joe, she has helped me so much. It's unbelievable. So Martha, I'm gonna go finish working on what
Yes,
you and I talked
yes.
about last week. Love you
Of
guys.
course. See you later. Thank you so much.
See you tomorrow, Joe.
He said, okay. Okay, you see that, friends? This is how it happens.
I'm not even trying. I'm not even trying. I'm just being myself. That's the difference here. Being authentic is truly how it connects too.
Yeah. And people feel that too, Joe, like how you just stepped up and offered support to Paul Clay. Like it's genuinely felt, and I'm so impressed. So thank you. And even in our respective fields, right? Whatever it may be, there's something that we have that other people don't have. So don't keep it a secret. If you could help somebody else, do it. I know we're getting close to time here, and I just want to share a couple of, I see a couple of comments. This chat is on fire. Let me see. Kenny said, today's conversations are so full of inspiration, motivation, determination, perseverance, passion, love, support, positivity, perseverance, knowledge, honesty, my friends. Thank you. And I also see Jay's in the building. Hi, Jay. Hello, brother Christopher. Meryl. Who else is in the building? Steven's here. Great to see you. I hope I didn't miss anyone. I'm just scrolling up. Oh, Josette's in the building. Great to see you, Josette. And Leanne, thank you so much. And Tom. And Tom is wishing mom a birthday. And also Jairus is here. And Coach Carrie. Adrian, great to see you also. Thank you, friends. And then anyone that hasn't put a comment in, thank you for joining us. Joel, I'm going to pass the mic over to you. How are you doing on this Saturday with Bailey? We got a little glimpse of Bailey.
Yeah, I need to get him actually from the outside. 1 second, Martha.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think I remember him saying it was really bloody hot over there where he is. I don't know if it's like dry heat or humid heat.
How's the heat there? Is it dry or humid?
90.
46 degrees Fahrenheit. It feels like 48 degrees Fahrenheit where I'm at. Seriously.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
rainy. I was here. I was gonna set this up outdoors because yesterday was so beautiful and balmy. Until I saw weather reports of rain, I'm thinking, okay, with the rain and a warm up will happen late in the morning.
Mm.
Did not happen. So I had to basically, in the words of Top Gun, abort the mission and set up indoors.
Go back inside.
So, yeah.
Remind me, you're actually up in Canada, right? Or am I confusing?
Correct. Winnipeg, Manitoba.
More west then, correct?
No, north of Fargo, North Dakota. I'll give you a little fun fact number 2. The Red River, the northern portion of the Red River is around Winnipeg, Manitoba, and it goes down south, down to through the state of Oklahoma, and down to through Dallas, Texas, down to Houston. That's why, hence, that we have the. If you're a follower of
thanks for those parameters, because now I'm going to look on Google Map because now you got me curious.
Yeah,
a reference from the east where you are.
If you look, hence that's why there's an old.
You're more central or mountain, I think, right?
Central.
You're 1 hour. You're 1 hour difference from me. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm central. Basically, if you want to talk about people in a networking buddies per se, in terms of a cohort, in terms of location, Lee Ann is near me. Who is first near me, and then it is Jackie Holberg, who is second near me. It's kind of like a tie between Jackie Holberg and Coach Carey around that time, and that's why.
Cool.
I don't know any of these names, man. I'm lost.
So yeah, so it's
you're gonna get to meet a lot of people, Joe.
Yeah. So
yeah.
it's
I don't. I'm not even frowning on that. I welcome more connections, and more the merrier. Absolutely.
So that's why that's why you have the rivalry between University of Texas Longhorns and the University of Oklahoma Sooners, known as the Red River Shootout, because those two universities is kind of somewhat connected. No
offense, brother. I don't follow sports anymore unless I play it.
Well, friends,
I don't play. I don't follow, and we're at the top, aren't we?
I don't know where Joe went. Joel, are you in the back room? He disappeared. Okay, so we're getting close to time, and I've just, since I don't know, everyone's left. Social Saturday Chat, my team disappeared. What are your last thoughts? I'm going to start with you, Joe, and then I'll pass it over to Gregory, and then if Joel comes back, we'll pass it over to him.
Yeah, if he does, and then Felipe, whatever. I honestly thought this was going to be more talk on AI, but since it became a bit more open, I'm just cool with the actual shares that were given, the actual true authenticity and genuinity of the actual connections, as well as how people actually share their stories. The stories are defining encounters, experiences. That to me is being more authentic. There he is. He came back. Good job, Joel. Now you're on a couch instead of by the window. So my take is that, getting now a podcast coming up tomorrow, which not surprising to my actual direction of how I approach things. I'm always open. I don't mind sharing my information, sharing my knowledge, my experiences, because the fact that if I can be of service to help someone in their life, professionally, personally, and spiritually, regardless what walk of life it is, that's the flexibility as humans that we offer. Flexibility. Yes, we are severely judgmental, but we also can be flexible and forgiving as well. And it's like, just let me hear you, listen to you. That's all that matters. What is your story? Where have you been? Where are you going? Struggles, successes, whatever it is. What makes you funny? That's the biggest part. What do you love to watch or listen to? What's your music style? What's your video, movie, book, writer, anything? That's my take from this, because I like being
Thank
authentic.
you. Thank you so much, Joel. I'm going to pass it over to Joel. Joel?
Joel is brain fried. But are we wrapping up, Martha? I've lost the plot.
We're getting ready to close. Yep. But we were just sharing last thoughts. If you have anything you want to share before we go.
My last thoughts, I think I managed to drop my link in the comments somewhere. So if you want to go back to previous messages, go.
Okay.
I'm not
Mhm.
going in again.
And is this the link to the music? Because
is
I
the-
haven't heard you talk about it.
To the music. You heard me talk. I dropped you. Where were you when I was talking about it at the beginning of the live?
I don't know. I think I missed it. Sorry. I don't know, where was I? I must have been fighting with Teddy when he spoke. I don't know. I don't remember.
But yes, I was talking about it. I was talking about it at the beginning of the live, and Felipe caught me as I was trying to post the link. So, yes, I've got nothing else coming up this week, but June the 10th, I've got a next episode of my podcast, The Science Provides Party, with Tony Gianelli, who runs Music Legacy International. And apart from that, I'm back here next week with everyone here. So I think David is going to come up and share 1 second. There he is. And over to Martha and David.
Okay. We'll pass it over to David. And then I do want to hear the last thoughts for Gregory. And then I'll share, and then we'll close out.
Mhm.
David, welcome. Oh no, David, it looks like you're still on muted on our end.
Technical difficulties supported by LinkedIn
Okay.
and
I'll
StreamYard.
pass it over to you, Gregory, while we wait for David.
Go for it. man.
Yeah. Leave the soft baritones of David for last. That would be a great type of situation. My last thoughts is that, off the top of the heels of Williams type of thing, the only thing I will say is, if you see something, say something, document and act. Pardon the pun from Melissa Houston's corporate name and title and stuff. And please, do not be an innocent bystander when something is unjustly wrong or not, that goes against societal norms. And that's why I'm hoping for Knock Knock on when I turn 44 in two handful of days. I think around 10, 11 days. I'm hoping that we could start laying the groundwork of equitable hiring practices in HR, because the time of talk is over. The time for action is now. So in coining the words of John Cena, the never seen 17 world champion who's retired. So yeah.
Thank you, Gregory. And thank you also for bringing light to that conversation that took place with Bill. And I don't recall the other
Dr.
person.
Phoebe Mack. And that was one of the most intense conversations that I had on this platform. I did not know how it was going to go and how it's going to shape up, because it is a major mental health type of mental. It could attack people's mental health in regards to that nature. So I commend everybody who was cordial in the chat and as well
Yeah.
as all in the dialogue and stuff, because I did not know how this is going to go basically. So
Yeah.
so I took a risk and the risk paid off basically. So yeah, so
Well, thank
basically
you, Gregory.
I am basically the quote unquote real maverick of this crew that we
Yeah.
have here. So yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't see David come back up. So I'm going to just share our last share here. I want to thank everyone who joined us today on Social Saturday Chat. I hope that you all have a wonderful Memorial weekend. And also, thank you so much for all the comments and all the love. I've seen some comments there for Joe too. So Joe, when you get a chance, check them out. And a lot of laughter too, I seen. So thank you all so much. I do have an upcoming event called People Helping People, co-hosting with Paulette. And I hope you can, join us next week or catch the replay. We're starting a series starting I'm still in April, May 27th. So please join us if you can. And I am looking forward to learning more from everybody and also creating something for all of us with Paulette. So with that, we're going to go and have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday, friends.
Namaste to you and to everyone. Have a great long weekend, everybody.
Thank
Peace.
you.
Peace out.